Hey, what's up, everybody? Tristan here again. Let me see if this mic's on. Yeah, the mic's on. I am downstairs in my studio. As you can see, obviously it's, the normal trashy background I have here. And I want to kind of just do a little bit of vlogging today. It's Saturday morning. I got a lot of things to do, but I wanted to give you guys an update on the studio and how that's going. Right now, it's a complete mess. And that's fine, because this is the first time I've ever tried to renovate anything, any space, any living space, especially while I'm using it. So let me take you around. First of all, obviously we have my background area here where I have my shelving and all my boxes and stuff like that. Down here is all of, let me throw this off here. This is like my computer screen here. I got my Rodecaster Pro, and then I have my A7 Mark III, and then I got my computer stuff over here. Over here is just some extra storage and shelving that we're gonna get rid of. But over here is what we've been working on, which is, this is one of the walls that we've been working on. Excuse the mess, there's a lot of things happening here. So yeah, so we're basically fixing that up right now. I just pretty much finished the installation on that, or installing the insulation. This is going to be our long wall here. The thing I like about this this area here, actually this corner, is that it's soundproof. If I snap, it's really controlled, right? The audio specifically. And what I'm going to do is probably put a little bit more soundproofing or sound treatment up here. I'm gonna leave the actual roof exposed. It's not gonna be finished because I want to have that sort of sizing in terms of being able to put up lights where I want to, and to really rig it out. I'll probably spray paint it all black. I'll show you this. I'll turn this around here. So I'm probably gonna just spray paint all of this black here, just because I want to be able to control the light as best as possible. But as you can see, it's a complete mess. My dad's situation of pseudo office is over there, and then we got all of this insulation, all of this drywall, all this stuff happening here. This will be my podcasting corner, so I'm gonna have like a L chair or couch, and then because it's treated so well and the insulation's so good, it'll be a great place to record. Also, it's far enough away from my boiler room and where my furnace is, that the noise will be dampened down quite a bit if I'm in this corner. The corner over here, where all my dad's stuff is, this will become my new sort of YouTubing, recording corner. And this is kind of where I'll be working as well. More than likely what will happen is, over in this corner is this area right here will be a long table, so it'll be a long L table. So I'll probably bring it out to here and then have another L here, and then that will be sort of my recording area. I'll have my monitor and my computer over here, and then this will be kind of just where I do my talking or talking head stuff for YouTube, and I'll probably rig something up over here so that I can put my lights and my camera. This is going to be sort of my storage room / boiler room. So obviously you have your furnace stuff here. So this is going to be where I have all my gear. I'm going to try and put in some shelving and nice that up a little bit. Right now I just kind of have any sort of diffusion, any sort of soft boxes, that's all over here right now. So doing that. So yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. I got a lot of things I'm doing today. I gotta like pack away a lot of my gear because we're getting into the dirty parts of the job. But I want to kind of talk to you throughout the day, so I'll be jumping back and forth as you see what we're working on. I'll be jumping in and sharing some thoughts with you about a lot of things happening. We hit 3,000 subscribers. I say we, I mean, I know it's my channel, but this is our community, and I think that it's really important to celebrate the fact that we did it together. You've seen something in my channel and my work that you really like, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I think that I got so much more to teach, so much more to share, so much more to give. So I'm really excited about building with this community. So anyways, I gotta pack up some stuff. I'll put some time lapse and we'll keep this video going. Hey guys, what's up? Man, this is Thursday morning, and I am still trapped in my room. Not because of anything, it's not COVID related or anything like that. It's like right now I'm still trying to renovate my basement. It's a mess, and as you saw earlier, I was trying to pack away things, and I finished the installation and putting on the drywall, which I'm going to be continuing today. But man, I feel so discouraged. Like, I just feel like, man, I can't do anything. Like, it's so hard to be productive in terms of like creating content for you guys and trying to stay focused, because I only have my laptop, which, I mean, many people would love to have a laptop and don't have a laptop. So I think I should be a little bit more grateful. And I got my light over here, and I'm just trying to really be productive, but when you're not in your normal space, it's really hard to do so. But yeah, it's super hard, man. This is like one of the most frustrating things I've ever had to do, because it's been now, well, we started before COVID, so in February, end of February, starting of March, and it's still not finished yet, and I just want to have it done. But it's one of those things, when you don't know what you're doing, when you don't know what you don't know, you have to be relying on people, right? If this was a film, or this was, some sort of video project or photography project, I could have been done this months ago, because that's my thing. But this is not my thing. So anyways, I'm going to get going downstairs. Oh, let me just take this off. So it's what is it? It's day 3 of drywalling and insulation, and honestly, I'm just tired, man. I'm a little tired. I'm a lot tired, actually, just because there's just so much to do, and it's like I was saying before, it's so frustrating because it's like it's out of my wheelhouse, outside of my knowledge base. It's not something, renovation is not something that I went to school for. I didn't learn a trade like this, so I'm kind of learning on the fly with my friends and with my father. And there's a lot to know. There's a lot to know. I'm walking through the space, and it's like dusty and dirty, and I'm thinking about my equipment, which luckily I packed away. My Z cams, my other cameras, and my computers are upstairs. And I'm just like, man, like I want to just get back to creating. But I think that this process is good. This process is good for a lot of different reasons. One of which is just to kind of slow me down and force me to be more intentional about the space that I work in. And this is one thing that I was really thinking about when I was thinking about redoing this space or doing this space up, was just the idea of like the importance of having a real working space, a space where you can create in. And I think for a long time, being in this basement and creating all the videos that you see me create, it took a lot of energy out of me, because every time I wanted to create, I would have to take out my equipment, take out my tripods, my cameras, my lights, and I didn't have a space that was just allocated for creating my videos or creating content. I would always have to move things around, always have to change things up. So for me, it just became this place that wasn't necessarily my favorite spot to come to create. And I really had to use a lot of energy to create in here. So I'm really, really excited
about the fact that I'm finally finishing the space, because of the fact that I understand the impact that having a clean, cohesive space for you to create does for your mind. Just a few days ago, I made a video for Instagram just talking about the importance of, the important elements of creating a space or finding a workspace. And one of the big things for me in this workspace that I want to do is I want to be able to have different scenes. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with, movie stuff, or not familiar with even like play terminology or theatrical terminologies, a scene is just an area where things happen, right? It's like a location. So there's scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, etc., etc., and the characters play in that sandbox, if you allow me to use that analogy. And for me, I kind of want to do that. I didn't want the space to just be only functional for one thing. I really wanted this to be a multifunctional space, or I want this to be a multifunctional space. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to allocate an area, a corner for just my office, but then I'm going to allocate corners for things like podcasting, things like YouTubing, flex areas that I can entertain guests in. So it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, and I didn't really count up the cost of how difficult it is, but we're almost there. And I think the big thing for me is that I wanted a flexible space. I wanted a clean space, and a space that I could control the audio in. And that's really, really important because, obviously creating videos, whether it's vlogging like this or creating videos, tutorial videos, etc., is really, really important to have a space where you can actually control the audio. Because if you can't control the audio, then it really compromises your video production. But I'm rambling on. I just came downstairs. We did a lot of work yesterday, my father and I, in drywalling. So as you can see all around me, there's a lot of drywall up. We still got to finish some stuff by the window and, down the hallway, but we're getting there. So I forgot to add to this video something that amazing that just happened today. Today's Friday, and I just heard, well, I didn't hear, well, I kind of, anyways, I'll get to the point. So the project Praise and Worship that I was the lead cinematographer and filmmaker on, that I worked with my colleague and my friend, my brother from another mother, O'Shane Howard, got picked up by Vogue and got published today. It got picked up by Vogue and it got published today. I'm super excited. I'm thankful. I'm so appreciative of Vogue. Thank you, Vogue, for recognizing our work and just like showcasing it and appreciating it. I want to thank my mama. I want to thank Jesus. I want to thank everybody, my daddy, my brother, my sister, my wife, my kids. Nah, but for real, this is just a testimony to, putting in the work. When you put in the work, when you take the time to tell your story, to tell a story, a cohesive story, something that's alive in you, then it becomes alive in other people, and people want to share it and they want to celebrate it with you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, subscribe to it. And if you have any comments, please leave them below and I'll answer back as soon as I can. All right. Until the next time, stay creative, stay blessed. Peace.